Okay, hey guys, this is me making my first video. I'm super nervous. I'm gonna do my best to just basically explain to you what the hype about essential oils is, how I found them, and all that type of stuff. So basically, you ever been on the internet and you're just kind of searching for a holistic option for whether it be like anything, Windex, laundry detergent, toothpaste, just any kind of natural beauty product, anything at all to do with holistic stuff. You've probably ran into essential oils at some point on Google. If you haven't, well then it's probably by some miracle because that stuff is everywhere right now. If you're anything like me, your first thought was like, yeah, aromatherapy, sure, right, okay, whatever, that's totally not gonna work. It's probably just some bullshit like everything else, but, I gotta tell you, it works. Like, it's really cool. It's like magic. Like, instead of just going back to my usual ways of just kind of like doing things simply, just buying shit because it's easier to do than to just put in the research and the work. But I'm so grateful that I did. I actually met this really nice woman named Jamie. She's been awesome at answering all my questions, helping me get started, just kind of like doing some research and teaching me how they work and how to do them safely. And honestly, like without that, I wouldn't be where I am today. So thank you, Jamie. Shout out to you. Before I get started more into everything, I'll just kind of introduce myself. My name is Brianne. I am a 24-year-old mom, which is also new to me. My son's like 18 months now, or he's going to be on the 15th. So it's just me and him most of the time. My boyfriend is usually on a boat in Newfoundland, working very hard to support us. So thank you, babe. We love you very much. We appreciate all of your hard work that allows us to kind of do everything we need to do at home. But it was a little bit hard at first to get used to. Like, all of the chores that he would help out with were now put on my schedule. If Xavier woke up in the middle of the night, I didn't have anyone to tag team with me anymore. So it was just me and Xavier. So I was really tired. So that's what really pushed me towards like looking for natural alternatives. Like I looked for sleeping aids for both him and myself because we were both going nuts. So I saw this thing about lavender, and I'd heard of lavender before. You know, you see it everywhere. Like, oh, it's in the Johnson & Johnson soap before bed, but all of that stuff is just like straight, like it's a lot of chemicals. So I wanted to avoid all of that. So I found essential oils, and I've been using it just for like his teething was really bad recently. So like, just for example, I put like 2 drops of lavender into a little thing of olive oil, like a tablespoon, mix it up, and I just put it around his jawline here. And I noticed that like almost right away, he like stops being so miserable and clingy. He's like kind of doing his own things. He seems more like himself. So it's really cool to like see how it works on Xavier. And it's really cool to see how it works on myself as well. Because I've had anxiety. I've had anxiety for like my whole friggin' life. It sucks. It's really, really shitty. But frankincense is like super awesome. It works so well. I just put like a little bit on my wrist. I probably should be using a carrier oil, but I just been putting it straight on my wrist, even though I'm probably not supposed to. But it smells so great. It's amazing. It works really, really well. I just kind of take a few deep breaths from the bottle, and I immediately notice my heart rate starts to go down. My head gets a little bit clearer. I don't feel so foggy and like freaked out over everything. So frankincense has been like my best friend. The citrus ones are really fun too. They're good for like mood lifting, and just when you're really groggy in the morning, it's just like a punch in the face with like awake, and like just allows you to kind of get through your day and do shit. It's really fun. I like the citrus ones a lot. I'm excited to get my grapefruit this month. What else was I gonna say? So for John, my boyfriend, I'm excited to try the Deep Blue because he has muscle pains, and a lot of that comes from work. So I'm excited to see if that works for him. I'll let you know if it does. They also have a Slim and Sassy, which is really great for appetite suppression. You can take it internally or put it into your water. So I'm excited to try that one too. They last forever. A big feedback I've heard from a lot of people is, oh, but it's so expensive. I don't have the money for that right now. You know, and then they just go back to buying their, like, can of Febreze every month, which is, like, probably more expensive than it just taking the step to invest in the essential oils. It's really amazing because one bottle, like one little 5 milliliter bottle, is like 250 drops. So in Canadian, it works out to like 10 cents a drop because they're usually like $20 to $40 a bottle, depending on which ones. But it's really cheap, and you're only using like a drop or two at a time, and even less if you have a family because kids are really sensitive to it. So you just like dilute it with coconut oil, almond oil, whatever carrier oil you have available to you. And it works magic for your family. So that's my little introduction. That's who I am. That's how I got started. If any of that kind of speaks to you at all or sounds familiar, or you're just looking to get started and don't really know where to start, reach out to me. I'm here to help you. I know that it helped me so much to have Jamie just kind of sit down and explain to me how everything worked and how to do things safely. It's really important to do your research if you do want to get started. So there's a few ways you can contact me. You can reach me by email. That's breezeessentialoils@gmail.com. Or I have an Instagram page under the same name, as well as a Facebook page and group under the same name as well. But yeah, so I'd be really happy to talk to you. I'm sorry, Xavier is ready to take his nap now, so I'm gonna go. But it was really fun. Hopefully I didn't do too terribly. I hope I answered some questions. And I hope everyone has a really great day. So take care. Bye.